Father, I wasn't sure that I had anything to say this morning. If I'm honest, I was just kind of in a fog. Kind of like I was just running on autopilot. I was wondering if I just skipped today, but felt that that wasn't what I was called to do. So I ran through my typical morning routine of devotionals and journaling, thinking something will come if I'm meant to write anything. However, there was nothing. I thought. Maybe I'm all talked out or typed out. Maybe Bishop Quentin Moore will stir up something as he often does. Also, always putting a new light on scriptures I've heard and read many times. So I headed off to the service in anticipation of a good word, because I have yet to be disappointed with any sermon at the Father's house. And as always, I very much enjoyed the worship music and the word that he delivered today. However, it wasn't just his word that inspired me. You used another today, the word of a man who stood up to say what was on his heart in front of a room full of people. Now you know that I can write many things for all to see. I can bare my soul for the world with a pen and paper or a computer and a keyboard. What I have never wanted to do, pretty sure I'd actually pass out, is public speaking. It's not me. I stumble over my words and lose sight of everything I actually wanted to say. So here I am, computer and keyboard, to relay my message. Anyhow, this man said something that stirred some memories. He said, when the world gets darker, don't dim your light to hide it. And then you used Bishop Q to build on that. He said, just to know about Jesus is not hope, but to give your life to Jesus, there's hope in following him. I know this to be true because I have experienced this. I have known about Jesus my whole life. Mostly I was exposed sporadically throughout my childhood. Mostly he was misrepresented throughout my childhood. I had no hope as a child. Most days I felt no one cared. But there were those small lights in ordinary people that led me just a little further down that path of life. Through my entire life and the many trials I faced, I can pinpoint the lights that glowed like beacons from a lighthouse or North Star, guiding me closer and closer to you. I would go through so many things before ever finding the true source of that light and those people, the hope they had that made no sense to me, the joy they exhibited that made me question their sanity. But now that I have found it, I don't want to hide it. I've been in the shoes of one with no hope. I've walked the path of darkness and despair. It was awful, depressing, and hard. I can't just hide away and let others take the road of darkness if I can be the light that guides them to the correct path. So, Father, I thank you for peace that are courageous enough to stand in front of, for people that are courageous enough to stand in front of a room full of people and pour out their hearts in your name. Thank you for the lights that lit my path. Thank you for making me one of those lights, for using my past experiences to light the way for others. I don't regret my upbringing, not for one moment. Was it hard? Extremely. Was it painful? Excruciatingly at times. Was it filled with darkness? Yes. But you were there. I saw your light. I didn't know it. I didn't recognize it. But in hindsight, I do now. I love you. I can't express how much gratitude I have for your presence in those times. I can't explain the hope I have now, only that it comes from you. I can't understand the joy in the storm, but it's there in you. You are my bright and morning star. You are the only gift I need. And thank you for all the people that you have placed in my life. You are my rock. You are my salvation. Glory to you, God. Glory to you in the highest. Hallelujah.